You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Thursday, the 20th day of March 2025. Nasago say good morning and welcome you to another edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live na Liberty Online Television. And we where they bring come this edition of the Breakfast Show to you. Me na Mabel Kabade say good morning.
And me, na Al Hassan Kumai, pleasant morning to you, the watch the show. Today, na Thursday, 20th March 2025, and inside this edition of the Breakfast Show, we look at the SLPP executive lower level and rerun elections and plenty other issues and inside the program for you. You said will be part of the program through you will say a text message to the number +23274 200 545, or you drop a comment now the platform where you watch with from.
All right, well, as soon as I don't hear it from Al Hassan, today at this edition of the Breakfast Show, Liberty Online Television will bring you updates regarding the SLPP lower level election, rerun elections them. If you don't follow Liberty Online Television now with different breakfast show them, especially early this week, we've been host the SLPP and serve the PPRC. Also, we've been talk about recommendation them where the PPRC be make after we them been get petition case them from different districts them regarding the lower level election where the SLPP do. And one of the recommendation them we been come out inside the to the SLPP party now that the PPRC for conduct lower level election them back now some area them also complaint being come out with petition case them been come up as some executive member them been said they not trust for let the SLPP conduct election and they back but then go one for let PPRC do them. Well, yesterday we see two letters them we come out. One come out from the SLPP to the PPRC where they indicate say then one for set up independent body we go do the rerun election. We also see another letter we come out from PPRC. Well, they exchange and then now waiting we they can look at inside this edition of the Breakfast Show. So in case you get any question for ask or comments for make regarding this topic, you go drop them in the comment section. Also, we go for bring come major updates them regarding waiting happen at the Municipal school. Aside two picking them will be the nosy end up lost in life. We go get for call the police for no waiting at the latest updates regarding that. We get a lot of other information them will they bring you. So just stay tuned and share the live as you they come on. Now we're just gonna cut first quickly. Usai Magistrate Sakekura na the Freetown Magistrate Court number 1 don't send one Hassan Fona go na the male correctional center because police alleged say it been thief property them when I want Usman Kamara in Leone and then cost over 20,000 leones. Mariatu Sheriff go give you updates on that.
127 years old Hassan Fona, when a bike rider, don't appear back before Magistrate Sakekura at the Freetown Magistrate Court number 1 for answer to 3 counts charge them. We get for do with conspiracy to commit a crime contrary to law, robbery with aggravation, and assault occasioning actual bodily harm, contrary to Section 47 of the Offences Against the Persons Act of 1861. According to the particulars of offence na that, January 8 this year, na First Street Freetown, he been joined hand together with some other people them for thief property them wey cost over 20,000 millions from one Usman Kamara. Count 2 states say the accused on the same date and place been thief property them when a one black bag we get one iPhone, one Samsung A30, 2 Samsung S24, ultra mobile phone, and other thing them wey all cost over 20,000 millions when a property of one Usman Kamara. Count 3 states say The accused bin assault Usman Kamara in a way where it caused am actual bodily harm. Where the court be reading charger to the accused, the magistrate not been take any plea from am. Now Inspector M. Taylor, they prosecute this matter in a court, and the accused not been get lawyer for representing a court on this case. Magistrate Sakekura not been give for bail to the accused and be sent am go back na the male correctional center and be adjourn this case to March 25 this year. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mariatu Sheriff.
All right, welcome back to the breakfast show. From that report Mariatu Sheriff puts together, they look at issues surrounding the SLPP executive lower level rerun elections. In case you just joined me, now the issue that we'll discuss inside this edition of the program and plenty other issues as well on the program this morning. We will take another material inside the program this morning. The Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, don't say government don't put plans them in place for put all the one them way they build them hosting are protected areas. Mohamed Julde Jallo talked this way. The Ministry of Environment and Climate Change go launch the National Forest its Forum agenda. Well, let me join Mohamed Kamara. We put this report together.
As part of government's plan for ensuring them protect the environment from climate change, make this BNTM, the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, together with in partner them, organize 3 days National Forest and Climate Forum agenda, where they focus on how people for protect the environment and for also raise awareness about the effects of climate change. Where it be the talk, the Minister of Environment and Climate Change, Jiwo Abdullahi, talk about why important for protect the environment.
And that's why we're looking at critical biodiversity areas that are important to us as a country. But not just Sierra Leone, to the world. We're looking to create corridors between these landscapes that will make it safe for wildlife to move between protected areas. The second pillar would be about community forests. Now, the Ministry of the Environment, when we talk about protection, people are at the center of it. The reason we talk about protection is because we want these natural assets that we inherited from our ancestors, to be passed on to future generations. So we want to support communities by designing alternative livelihoods for them and establishing supply chains so that these alternative livelihoods will be sustained over time.
Ambassador Tsambalamina, now the Minister of Local Government, talk about the role where local leader them don't they play in a different community them for ensuring them protect the environment.
Strengthening and sign declarations in respect of prioritizing protection and sustainable management of Sierra Leone's forest. A roadmap was developed for the harmonization of future bylaws in accordance with different ecosystems in the regions. 3. There was a consolidated view of opinions, all paramount chiefs and other regional stakeholders on the key environmental issues that were discussed and recommendations made for further action. 4. The meeting allowed and recommended the identifying of environmental and climate action focal persons in or representatives, in children committees, and the discussion of climate concerns and actions at every children committee meeting, and fundamentally to own the actions locally.
Inside Ion Talk, the country manager for World Bank Group, Abdul Muwong, explained about how World Bank plan for support country them in Africa for ensuring they keep the environment safe.
Now, on behalf of the World Bank, we have earmarked what we call global challenges, and forest is one of them. And we have dedicated global challenge programs that we are currently working on to support our clients, countries embark on the journey of reversing the impacts of climate change. In the region, we are working on the so-called Upper Guinea program, for which we hope that Sierra Leone will be a participating beneficiary in the next few years to come. As we speak, the ministry is embarking on the Global Environment Facility Program, $20 million, focused exclusively on forest and climate change mitigation. We do hope as early as July, this program will be up and running. Concurrently, we are beginning a $60 million program to focus on water security in the greater Freetown area, with a key area really being protecting Momoh water resource. In addition, we have undertaken a diagnostic for the country climate development report, where our hope is that we are able to bring key policy insights and discuss with the government on how to reverse the cost of deforestation happening in the country.
For know which measures them, we governments don't put in place for ensuring and tap people for the bill and protected area them. The Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, beget this for say.
I also want to use the opportunity to send a strong message to all local authorities and citizens across this country that government will not take it lightly, and that regulations and policies to protect the environment if they are not respected. Recently, His Excellency have reconstituted a team that is designed to safeguard the green belt in Freetown. And make no mistake, that team is not going to be political. It is one that is directed and imposes the respect for the green belt. We have already started doing some very fine work around the Takudama conservation site. That will continue. That is just the starting point. And that team will go all around the peninsula to enforce the green belt line.
Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo end up say, governments will continue for work with local and international partner them for ensure say they raise the awareness to people, but why important for protect the environment. For Liberty Online TV, Mina Mohamed Kamara, the reports.
You still watch the breakfast show na Liberty Online Television, and members say you say for the watch can send you message to +232 74 200 545 or drop your comments na the comment section na the different platform them also the watch with this morning. We tell you say we bring come updates on different issues them we don't they happen. We can look at the SLPP lower level election rerun we go for happen, but quickly let me just give an update regarding the two picking them we the unfortunate incidents be happened to day before yesterday on Tuesday. Osai then be end up lost in life. Two picking them na the municipal school na 4th Street, and we be done they bring you updates if you be done they follow yesterday. Self we been get a live coverage for no waiting be they happen at the scene yesterday as police been they try for stop people them not for go na the crime scene, because when the incident be happen on Tuesday, a lot of people them been go na net Osai then be go see the body of the picking them inside one abandoned vehicle inside the school compound. Well, because the school compound outside this particular school, they na the bishop for the Pentecostal church self reside. Yesterday we see a press release where them be pulled regarding this issue. Also them be tell us to the family of the picking them we die, but then say because the CID they investigate, they ask the public that they left for spread speculations. Then one the way don't they suggest waiting and things they kill the picking them, then say let the people them now the public patience and wait, let the CID investigate as inside the press release where they display so now we they see, they make them commitment say then they cooperate with the police for let them ensure say they investigate this matter and make the public know waiting the police go fair not. We also try for call the number where they now this press release for let we get an update, but unfortunately then still we stick to this press release first as the no one for talk much on the matter because it is on investigation. But Liberty Online TV go can call for let we know what's in the happen from the police where they do the investigation. As the office of the bishop na the Pentecostal church na then young press release this way and say they want for maintain force to the public until further notice. Let we just try for go na the police. Let we get updates because na then don't they investigate information where reach we. As at yesterday, we will be do the live. Now that the girl picking, because at 3 picking them go missing, the girl picking ain't not been die, but then we say it is respond to treatment. Let we know if any developments don't happen after the live broadcast we've been doing yesterday regarding this issue. We try for call the police because now they do the investigation. And on the line now, we go link ASP Mohammed Bobson Senu, when our Deputy Head of Media and Public Relations na the Sierra Leone Police. Good morning, ASP, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Yeah, good morning, Mabel, and good morning to the people of Sierra Leone.
As I don't tell the viewers them, we see a press release where the Pentecostal mission don't pull yesterday, as the young position right now say the police investigate the matter. But then they tell us to people and they ask the public for stop for the spread speculations and allow the police for do their work. But we just want to get an update from the police because now owner they do the investigation. We know say as at the time yesterday where Liberty TV be do live coverage from the school. The information will be between that out of the 3 picking them will be lost. 2 be don't die, but the 1 girl picking then say him be there alive and be they respond to treatment. As we talk currently for the purpose of an update, waiting at the latest regarding this girl picking will survive.
Yeah, well, the girl picking still the response to treatment. That is, of course, and the latest has to do with additional 1 person. In total now we have 6 where they respond to questioning in relations to this investigation now on a CID. And also, the police don't send a request for autopsy examination to a pathologist for ascertain cause of death, whilst the investigation they continue.
ASP, let we take them one after the other. You say the girl picking they respond to treatment. Police get 6 people now in custody where they help now with investigation, and also now don't ask for autopsy. But let me just start back to the girl picking. You say it respond to treatment. From that same way, then discover the picking to now. Anybody in the police don't able for talk to them because we don't hear different speculations as to see them where people they suggest say the picking talk. The police don't able for gather any information regarding that.
Well, the entire process is under investigation. Whatever the picking will talk or relate to we based on the cause of treatment, this all will help the investigation. And we also don't deploy police than they for insurance because they get people in that place and the property than they so that nobody not go against any other things there. Why is the investigation still they continue? But whatever things where it come up, it will be used as added, information for aid the police regards the investigation.
But at school say the picking in a stable condition where he able for communicates for know waiting exactly been happen with he and the 2 other boy picking them way unfortunately lost their own life.
Well, that has not been communicated to me from the investigation point of view. That has never been communicated. But we investigate the matter, and whatever things we get as and when the evidence or the investigation they unfold, I mean, we want to tell the general public with this thing.
So, ASP, just like where they give me updates with regards to the status of the picking and how police don't investigate the issue. We primary concern get for do with security-wise because yesterday we see large amounts of people in been there. Now the school way some of them be they use some what's the way at least not go down well. So what thing I don't do with regards to providing security for the school and people who they live within that community there and how effective it is.
Yes, as I say, when that they happen, it's disheartening. Considering them kind of picking them and the kind of manner in which the parents then love them, the care where they don't take. So you not they expect them to say anything pleasant because of the state at which they are. And then we also know they take that yive to say security issues not going to be downplayed. Based on the fact that issue will not happen there, we still get believe people and even other sympathizers. So as I talk to you, the security coverage is very intensified on that side there for ensure the property and even people within that communities are also secure and safe from any attack from any angle. So that one is ongoing, and on everyday basis, with a monitor for ensure the security is in place for live up to whatever expectations we it will come up from any other forces outside.
This is a large school where gets up to us junior secondary, and after where the incident's been happen on the Tuesday, we been noticed say the one that will be left us say they want for go school. When they reach there, then be ask them for go back. The police then be they ask them for go back. Currently, school day in session at the municipal school. Also, this incidents happen.
Yeah, as for now, I'm not going to ascertain that one day. But as of yesterday, because of the current situation we be there. Nobody know which color in picking it because fear of other attacks from other onlooker. Even initial report will get on the 18th. The CID then will then go. They're not be able to get access to the compound, except to get for use maximum force to ensure people excuse the police for go out and carry out the lawful duty. So basically that is the situation. But as the situation they calm down. The authorities concerned, the school authorities and the police will sit together and put modality in place for others to continue the normal schooling activities.
ASP, as soon as still carry on with the investigation, we are not able for talk with the parents them we born them pick away die. They're not able to provide any information with regard to the present issues.
Yes, of course, they are also pertinent to the investigations. We can call at this initial stage complainants. They are equally involved in the investigation, and even the school authorities are also part of the process where they help the police. So it's a concerted effort of everybody, and that is why we also call on even outsider where FISA will get relevant and vital information to the police regarding this incident for come up and tell the police so that the police go speed up the investigation, free and fair investigation for ensure that justice prevail for all.
Earlier you say when I don't get up to 6 people in a police custody now, they help with the investigation. Also, them people here come out. Who that's the people them?
These are staff members of the schools, basically teachers. Now then, they help. They help the police now. We get what you call care of duty, on the aspect of duties to care, especially with the school children. They want to then picking them, where they entrust them to the teachers, them, where then get what it takes for protect them until then parent the car for take them back. When they move from the house, reach another compound, the duty of care will be in the hands of the teachers then. So basically, that could be the reasons why they are helping the police. And further that, any other things we go relate beyond that one day, we go also make announcements to the general public. But basically, the 6 people are staff member of the school.
So, ASP, how soon people expect to get update from the police? Just like waiting police only do, plenty people they commend police for waiting then do now the scene with regards to providing security in that particular place day. So how soon people expect to get this investigation done?
Pretty soon. We move from one point to another. When the autopsy results conducted or carried out, even today or any other day, the outcome of that result also will be made known to the general public. Whatever step where they unfold as a result of this investigation will be made known to the public so that the public will be abreast with whatever things will happen for transparency and credibility sake of our investigation.
This issue don't raise a lot of emotions from a lot of people and the public. We make people eagerly want to get information as to what exactly happened. Because if you take, for instance, the abandoned vehicle outside, then see them picking here. Speculations we don't go around now that people been go there during the daytime, they not been see the picking and day, but later, late evening when they be call them, they notice the picking and day inside there. And that will make so many people been going at that scene day, and the police, like you been say, at some point, even yesterday when I been used tear gas for dispatch the crowd. This particular scene right now as we talk, the police don't barricade there, or is it open to the public for go about them business around that particular area there?
Yesterday, police not use anything of that. What you would do without you call crime scene? Crime scene na highway crime they happen or things they happen there. That scene and they gonna be protected. We get trace them. We get forensic evidences that what they look out for. So if person go there where you are not even part of that commissioning of that offense day, you trace go left there. So you go be held responsible. We will get the wrong person. So that is the main reason why police can preserve some of their side and day. For ensure say you are not part of that incident, you know go there. So these are some of the reasons where police can say no, allow with the con on the scene for forensic analysis, for forensic evidence, for carry out all those things. And these are all issues where relevance to investigation. A murder case, not to police no more, because we got to call expert opinion. Like the autopsy examination also is part of expert opinion. We look at also the procedure. When would they charge them more than matter than they na courts? At magistrate courts, na PI, when na preliminary. And would the prosecutor, na police. When they go high courts, would the prosecutor, na state council. So state council opinion is also relevant in this investigation.
So this is a murder case?
Now alleged murder, now homicide, somebody don't die. Would they say alleged murder until we prove her? Now a competent court of law. So now would investigate the case.
So based on all
parties involved play their own parts.
Based on all what's happened since the Kumbra them notice them picking they don't lost. So this morning while they talk to you, that scene they outside and go see the picking them. Anybody tamper with the forensics?
The forensic evidence get for reveal. They don't carry out. Now could be tell the people say would allow accommodate. That was the main reason. So that examinations get for be thoroughly investigated and come up with relevant facts with regards those in custody. That is also necessary in the investigation. Yeah. When they come up with the update with regards the status of the investigation, as from yesterday to why I'm talking so, we'll get 6 people in custodies and they don't require for autopsy examination. Whatever thing will happen today and tomorrow will come up again and tell the general public regarding the status of the investigation.
ASP, psychologically, a lot's going to happen with this small girl picking we survive among the 3 we go missing. How the police ensure say the highway is safe and the public not get easy access to them and they force them for say things at this moment because of immense her health. How not don't protect them?
She's well protected. And basically the police will get professionals there. We now the FSU because of the age involved. They are trained and qualified how for interview picking them. Not to uniform. If you see uniform, you will become frightened, shy to talk. You understand? So this is also part of the investigations where they carry out.
The church mission, we pull and press release, don't ask the public, so let the left for spread speculation. So before you the left with regarding that, what do you go say to the public?
We also the throw line to say speculation. Not just opinions of other people, but investigation, not a process, not thorough research of issues, where you will come up with a relevant conclusion, where it will be good for everybody, rather than you go with negative misinformation or disinformation, where it not will be good for the image of the country. Allow the police, where they get master sabi people, for probing to the issue so that then we're able to get a conclusion where it will be good for everybody. That is what we try for, really anticipate on the side of the public for giving relevant information so that this will also help for aid the police regards this particular investigation.
And for letting speculations and they stop for circulate the media, I believe say now where people go don't get the authentic information we go come out from investigation as to what's actually transpire within 3 picking and they lost, 2 end up lost in life, and 1 day we survive with the response to treatment. Now for let una come out to the public as soon as possible so that people go know exactly what's happen. If possible, before the weekend, police don't come to the public regarding this investigation, because the longer it take, the more people go to spread the speculations then.
Indeed. As from yesterday, all the other media houses, including UNASSF, Unakana, my office yesterday, with AYV and other media outlets. So we are doing this. Every day I'm doing investigations for tell me what did they happen. I can even go now.
Hello, ASP. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ASP, just take that back. We're going to get you broken.
I say,
yes.
This is also part of the engagement, the public engagement. As yesterday, a lot of media houses be meet me and we're able to tell them the relevant facts we would only unfold. So as tomorrow again, the outcome of the post-mortem when it will be conducted today or tomorrow or latest tomorrow, will they come up again and tell the general public as and when they will get the facts relating to this investigation, so that speculation will they go out, it will be wiped out. And I want to tell the general public, when they do their post-mortem examination, and the only person where they can allow the complainant party, even the BE family, they can with the man where they investigate the case, that they tell you procedure, what it involve, what it lead to this, so they get fact of them thing and day. So this is not a hidden thing. So when the general public for really go to the radio and get facts from credible media houses or media outlets, rather than getting it from any other angle way, credible, so that you will allay the fear of the general public with regards the status of that investigation day.
All right, many thanks, ASP Mohammed Bobson Senu, for that update the way you give this morning at the program. Well, that's an ASP Mohammed Bobson Senu, when a Deputy Head of Police Media and Public Relations, be the give updates regarding the 2 picking them we lost in life on Tuesday na the Pentecostal School, Municipal School na 4th Street. And according to them, as at now we they talk to them, the police get 6 people in custody from the school, where they say they help with the investigation, and they say police also don't ask for let autopsy be done for no waiting lead to the cause of death of them 2 Pekinia. And they also say the girl Pekin will survive, they na a safe space, they respond to treatment as they continue with the investigation, and they say the public go know waiting the autopsy results go show as soon as they get them.
All right, continue for watch. We still bring you the breakfast show as we get plenty issues inside this edition of the program. In case you just join me, ensure that you send your message, your thoughts to the number +232 74200 545, or you drop a comment on the platform also you the watch we from. We still look at plenty issues inside the program, and we still they continue for established contact as we today we did look at the SLPP executive lower level rerun elections as we may understand issues surrounding that particular elections, the conduct and that of PPRC, where the 2 institutions they come at each other on that particular issue. They continue for still 3 and make sure you send your comments to the number we just announced. We will look at another item inside the program this morning. The admiral for the Pure Matrimony Islamic organization, as part of them work for share best thinking, able for feed more Muslim brothers and sisters inside this month of Ramadan, where them be all the ITFAD program, where plenty Muslims then be move from different communities and for the part of that particular program today. I be part of that particular program and put these reports together. The Pure Matrimony Islamic organization, an organization we get plenty women them inside Islam. We make up of the membership. And every year the organization can organize iftar as way for bring Muslim brothers and sisters inside Islam for learn both Islam and marriage. As this year iftar been full of plenty women them and man them as a key message on how woman for bear inside marriage and subdue to her husband. Mariam Siddiq, now the vice admiral we been the talk is say as Muslim you not for only think but waiting you the benefits now this world but waiting you get for benefits thereafter.
As people the way they think, because as Muslims when you think you not for only think for this dunya, you get for things for the akhirah. And anything where you do inside Islam, you for watch how it benefit you akhirah more than the way it benefit you dunya. So Pure Matrimony Islamic organization, we look and say married and for years. But for a lot of people they stay inside marriage, now it can be the greatest challenge. And that it can affect the woman more because they enter into marriage because of fantasy, expectation, man find, they get find six pack, they bluff, they find suits and all. We don't know the in-depth of this particular man. Because most times man when they marry, they look at the end goal, what are the benefits. But we as women, because of emotion, we always look at the face. So most times, are we the challenge?
People we attend the program been shared an experience inside marriage and been give advice to the guests them about how to stay inside marriage.
Because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam advice he said many men married for 4 things. The number one thing that they look for to a woman is they look for in beauty, they look for in training, they look for in background way to promote either they know them. They said but the best one all among them, they said choose the woman we get to religion.
Choose the spouse before you get married. That is for sale. You get for think of whose kind of woman where they want to begin them. How you go choose them? Now you for start if you are married 5 years ago or 3 years more, you want for marry. If you are a practicing Muslim, start to ask Allah. Ta'ajud day now. This now Ramadan. Try to ask Allah, let Allah give you woman who will help you with your thing. But if you just see, you married, just like how the sister say, we married because of beauty, we married because of appearance, the appearance will turn disappearance.
The guest speaker for the iftar, Sheikh Alal Hamid Toure, inside in keynote address, he said for stay inside marriage, not to only for born plenty pikin.
One good day, if you don't score, you don't win. Even if you score that good day, when you say inside the marriage, people like in inside marriage, they're born for beginning, but they're still not scoring it good. For born no more, not to win it good. For born in and of itself, not to win a winning good. Because people like the born inside marriage, but only beginning, then they score push. They score jumbo. Not so. So in and of itself, not to win and winning goal. For let we all two come together, we do business, we get good money, in and of itself, not in and winning goal. Couple they don't make money. They marry, not get money. They team up, they make money, but they not score the winning goal. Couple when they marry, they will try. Let's end them bomb. For all who know inside marriage, not to winning goal. There is something when I read in God where Allah tell me of. In verse 21 of Surah Momoh, Allah said, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, out of his signs, أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, I create for una, min anfusikum from una.
The vice admiral Mariam Siddiq end up say because Ramadan a blessed month make the Pure Matrimony Islamic organization organize the iftar when are purely for marriage couple, as he say the kitchen not for limit woman them on waiting them for do inside Islam and with communities as well. Now that make them form this organization for able help marriage couples them on waiting them for do for save them married, and also for spread the message we involve inside Islam. For Liberty Online TV, Al-Hassan Kuma, the report.
All right, you still watch the breakfast show on Liberty Online TV, and from that report, we Al-Hassan Kurma puts together. They can look at the issue now we get for do with the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP. As early this week on Monday, we been host Lahai Lawrence Leema. We na the National Publicity Secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party, and also we get Lucien Momoh at the studio also. Also we been talk about waiting PPRC been put on the reports and recommendation them where they be make after we then be looking inside election petition case them for sake of the lower level elections them where the Sierra Leone People's Party been do, and some parts in the district 14 actually petition case them been reach PPRC where they be look inside them case here. And one of the recommendations that we been come out from the reports we then pull now that the people we been go petition be request for the PPRC do rerun of elections. Now some side and we been get issues from then lower level elections and the well we been get the National Publicity Secretary like I say when Lahai Lawrence Leema we been tell we as at that time on Monday say the party executive they study the reports where PPRC pull and then will get back to the public regarding waiting and will make up of the recommendations them. But we've been see a letter where them be write again to PPRC after where them be don't study the reports. And waiting at the contents of that letter, then at that we they discuss now and no waiting at the way forward regarding the rerun of the lower level elections here. Let me just try for go get Lahai Lawrence Leema. We're now the National Publicity Secretary for the SLPP. For let we go get the latest updates regarding that report here we've been come out and waiting at the way forward for the lower level elections here, waiting for do a rerun on. Good morning, Lahai Lawrence Leema, National Publicity Secretary for the SLPP, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, and thank you for getting me there.
All right, the Monday way we've been getting at the studio, you've been say the party executive they go study the documents where PPRC been given regarding the reports and recommendations where them pull from the petition where some of our party members them been do for them lower level elections them we been come out. Firstly, just start for share with the public. The party executive una don't look at these reports and we see a letter where una write to the PPRC regarding the recommendation we been say PPRC for handle the rerun of the elections and the first one tell of the whole reports where PPRC make from the petition cases.
Well, in the first place, I have to be honest here. I'm not still able to confirm this right up here to the Secretary General. The whole of yesterday, I tried to get hold of them. I'm not able to get around. So if I take this report, it will come from them, and I will speak to the report. Then I want to say, firstly, as how the report states, now the Secretariat now don't respond to this, to the PPRC. And the Secretariat is not the whole body of the National Executive, nor the National Executive Council. The Secretariat comprises of the Chairman, the Secretary General, and the staff of the SLPP office. When at them they run the administration of the party at the office there. So taking it that this is coming from them as the first instance for response to from the report will come from the PPRC, and also putting themselves together for also reports to the National Executive Council. Then I want to say, so far as waiting, I don't see in the report that is what has come, and then at the response they don't give to PPRC. Now then be done right, or make them go help them for observe the SLPP lower level elections. Of course, that is the statutory mandate of the Political Parties Registration Commission. Then they observe the internal democratic processes of of every political party in this country, to make sure the political parties are compliant with democratic principles. And so you see the write-up also speak to the fact that we are accountable to membership, and that is very factual. The SLPP is accountable to its membership, but at the same time also the Political Parties Registration Commission they make sure say that accountability is a democratic one. So if I constrain a little for speak in detail with regards to this particular report because I don't really verify with the Inspector General for know if this report actually come from.
Lahai Lawrence Leema, where you say you constrain a little for talk on this issue regarding this letter where we see now they make a rounds on the social media. You know the National Publicity Secretary of the SLPP. How effective your position be where if a letter they come out na the party, we won't forget information regarding that, but you constrain for talk. How effective your position be?
The position is very effective in the sense that if me and Secretary General don't talk about anything where it come from, I feel free to talk about it. If it's sent to me, I don't go through them, I feel free to talk about it. But they not send them to me, I don't see them on social media, I don't call them. Whether it will be busy yesterday, I'm not able to get hold of them. This morning I don't try for call, I'm not able to get hold of them. So as much as I not talk to Secretary General regarding a report making round on the social media, and as a mouthpiece of the party, I not go one for give a voice to Amoy Farm, very authentic way I don't verify with platforms.
So what's that therefore establish Leema? If a national publicity secretary day for the party, is there any way possible for a letter they make rounds after we PPRC we don't confirm say received this letter where they refer to the national publicity secretary in office? Is possible for then skip you something go public you not aware of them?
I don't tell you say the Secretary General not personally send this to me and I don't call because I don't see him. I call him. But I'm not able to get them yet. And until I get them, I ask them, many times why they kind of radio, me ain't too much talk on one or two issues. Many times why they speak on issues, me ain't too much talk on one or two issues. But in as much as this is the write-up that is making round to the SLPP logo, enough send them to me personally. And I'm not able to talk to that. Either it do them out of oversight, enough send them to me if I ain't do them at all, or it's so busy yesterday because yesterday they in the meeting. It's so busy yesterday that we're not able to talk, and I don't try to forget them this morning and I'm able to get it. So I really constrain. So anything until me to talk about them.
If not on this particular letter where we see they make a round, so you not confirm yet whether now the Secretary General in office come out, although PPRC will go for can talk to them because we already don't get previous conversation where they don't acknowledge it and get that letter day. But waiting you know regarding the latest updates for the rerun of lower level elections, them where PPRC will get petition cases for.
Well, they never convene a net meeting as well for able for examining the next process. So the timetable therefore be set up also for reconduct then zone and section elections then because we need for completing one and day before we go do the constituency elections. So and after we could therefore also there has to be a net meeting for
Leema, you want for kindly change your position currently because they get some interruptions. You want for change your position also it's up currently.
And if the wind as well, if I go outside the wind, it disturbs the because
Okay, so before you the left way, initially the recommendation
like I say, the secretariat actually do the timetable now for make sure say the lower level the zone be complete, the chief zones are putting on the complete that. Then after which we will also discuss the way forward as to how we continue with the remaining.
So now, who that's going to conduct this rerun of elections? All right, too bad we don't lost Lahai Lawrence Leema on the line. We go try for probably get them back, although they get a very bad reception. They say also the wind too much. So, but we go try for get them back as we continue with the breakfast show. That's Lahai Lawrence Leema, the National Publicity Secretary for the SLPP. If they talk regarding updates for the rerun of the elections, and they get Lahai Lawrence Leema on the phone back. We hope say he go down stable now. Lahai Lawrence Leema, I they ask. Now that it clear say based on the letter where we see, una don't ask that una handle these elections. Waiting don't be the response from una secretariat regarding waiting PPRC be don't recommend, say based on waiting then hear from the one then we be go lay complaint with petition, say they want let PPRC handle the rerun of the elections. Now una go for conduct time or na the PPRC una the left for conduct time?
Well, PPRC is not the conduct of elections actually as per the statutes. Normally, waiting be done they happen previously for credibility take the previous administration, because every administration gets a mandate and style. So they left actually the decision in the hands of the PPRC previously before we come to power. Were able for help. Not like then they have, and besides they have never conducted our elections. Then they observe the process, and that will only happen over time. So understanding the rules where they guide the conduct of elections and also the party in relationship with PPRC. The rule and for observe the functions or workings of the party for make sure they conform with democratic standards. So in my view, we are not subscribed to that letter precisely, but in my view, as per the statute, that the PPRC get the mandate for observe and also supervise the works of the SLPP or every other political party, or make sure they work conform with democratic standards. So if the party see the need say yes, the PPRC for conduct elections, NEC will decide that. If the party see say then go conduct.
Hello, Leema.
It's not democratic. NEC will get for also decide that.
All right, Leema, just like you mentioned, see, PPRC no go conduct on elections, and over the past years now, the SLPP don't conduct elections for themselves. So how best you go for assure the public, based on waiting be don't happen on the lower level elections, then they, as soon as they prepare for the rerun of the elections. So how best you go assure the public of this time around, the public now will get any other issues relating to what don't happen on the elections and all over the country?
Well, we be done the conduct elections at SLPP where we get IMOC, we're not the interim body where they conduct the elections them. One thing we always done to do now for make sure say we get the necessary body when the PPRC for observe the process and also accredit the fact say it is done within the democratic principles, that the fairness they around it, is transparent, and that in order try for disenfranchise anybody, we're a member of the party where they participate in the process. So, and once the elections actually meet democratic principles, and PPRC sets up where they observe and certify that, then it also suffice for say. It get the credibility of an internal democratic practice where it required for let the party able to make progress.
All right. Many thanks, Lahai Lawrence Leema, for where you give me updates regarding the rerun of the elections and we hope say when una party done the investigation where una they do regarding the issues and we've been come out and some area them on the election, you will come to the public for give you the updates.
Yes.
All right, well, that's now Lahai Lawrence Leema be the give you updates regarding the rerun of the lower level elections them where PPRC been recommend say based on waiting them talk to people them we been petition now been that then once for the PPRC they in charge of their elections here but the party we see a letter we're gonna PPRC where they indicate say then one for handle the elections them by themselves, and just like how Leema don't say he said then go come to the public as then go forget several meetings first for let them you neck na them internal party go common as to how then go do the conduct of the rerun elections and we try forget Lucien Momoh now on the phone for let we get updates from PPRC because now then be make the recommendations and after we then be look inside the petition cases them and recommend say them for handle the elections here. We try forget Lucien Momoh so that we go go an update from the PPRC waiting and think but this letter we command as then said we don't respond. But we want for hearing from the PPRC this morning, waiting at the response regarding that letter they we meet them from the SLPP. We got to forget Lucien, but let we just look at more issues inside this edition of the Breakfast Show. And remember, so yourself where they watch can send me a message So the number plus 232-74200-545. Alassane, we can look at another issue shortly.
Yeah, we go continue the program as we look at other issues inside this edition of the program. The senior program officer for the Budget Advocacy Network, BAN, Abdulrahman Melsin Sisi, don't say the organization they give support to local council for able do proper council audits. Abdulrahman Melsin Sisi talk this inside one meeting with BAN been all with journalists them. Well, let we join with reporter David Yankee Sisi. We put this report together.
Budget Advocacy Network, in collaboration with Send Salon, the all meeting with journalists them for present them position paper for give audit accountability at local government level na Salon, where they entitled, and I quote, fixing audit because money does not grow on a tree, end of quote. Where in the talk, the senior programs officer Abdulrahman Melsin Sisi, na Budget Advocacy Network, first start for talk about the reason we make the oldest meeting.
I gathered here today to look at issues that we have been able to collect from 13 districts, local councils in Sierra Leone, for which they have to do with audit accountability issues and how we can also be able to contribute in terms of pushing for, the management of public resources to benefit citizens, especially women, children, and the marginalized in those districts. So over the years, we have been receiving funding from Irish Aid as partners, Send and Budget Advocacy Network. And for us, we have been supporting these local councils in terms of, pushing for audit accountability up to 2023. And then we realized that there are gaps for which, when the new council was constituted, we saw a situation wherein, the audit committee, which used to be part of the committees established by local councils, is no longer in operation. But rather, we are seeing an audit committee now being set up by the Minister of Finance, by extension, the Fiscal Decentralization Division, which comprises of 3 professional people at each district level. And so the work we did with Send was to look at how we can assess the participation, because they are more focused on women rights issues, the participation of women, especially women councillors, in looking out for the effective use of the resources that is supposed to benefit them at the local level. So we see a complete exclusion of the councillors that are inclusive of women not participating on audit accountability issues. And this is a legal provision.
Abdulrahman Melsin Sisi same also give in presentation on waiting the fan out na local government level.
It's a comprehensive legal basis for audit accountability at the local government specifically. Section 9 mandates financial oversight through local council audit mechanism. That is what the law says. Section 10 established the internal audit procedures. Section 82D requires the establishment of audit committees to oversee financial management issues at the local level. Section 88.5 mandates that audit reports should be publicly displayed. And Section 88.6 and 91.2 require presenting financial reports to audit meetings for scrutiny, which means at the end of this March, every council at the local level is expected to have prepared their financial statement. And before presenting it to the Auditor General, that report should be laid in council so that the councillors who are elected at the local level will understand how the administrators have managed the resources for that locality for the period under review. What does the Public Financial Management 2016 state? The 2016 Public Financial Management Act provides a framework for financial accountability across government institutions, including local councils. However, misinterpretation of the 2 laws, specifically on the audit committees, has created challenges in audit oversight at the local level.
Brahma Mansari, the head of program, governance and gender for Send Salon, been get this for say.
One, it erodes public trust. The lack of audit committees and weak oversight means that potential misuse of funds or procedural breaches may go unchecked for prolonged periods, breeding mistrust among citizens who expect transparency and accountability in managing local resources. Reduced confidence in the government's ability to safeguard public resources weakens the social contract between states and the people, undermining effort to mobilize and effectively use public funds. Two, limited transparency and citizens' engagement. Inadequate public access to financial information makes it difficult for local communities to track expenditures and hold authorities accountable. The absence of transparent, accessible disclosure processes prevents community members from actively participating in governance and providing constructive feedback. This capacity contradicts the goal of open government, which is critical for ensuring that public resources are directed toward development priorities rather than lost to efficiency or corruption. Third, ineffective legal framework implementation. Weak enforcement of legal provisions such as financial regulations, procurement guidelines, and legal and regulatory framework is only as good as its implementation.
Plenty people will be the part of this meeting been pledged for giving support to Budget Advocacy Network and Send Salon for make them go able for do their work fine one na the country. For Liberty Online Television, me na David Yankee Sise reports.
All right, welcome back. It's still the breakfast show on Liberty Online TV, and from that report today, we're going on the PPRC. Also, we go talk to Lucien Momoh. We go give you updates regarding the information we just get from Lahai Leema from the SLPP. As have been stated earlier, the PPRC incident reports recommendation. One of them not been for letting do the rerun of the lower level elections. Now some side them outside the SLPP executive then been petition. Well, we did try forget Lucien Momoh now for let we get updates from PPRC regarding the latest developments and moving forward who that's exactly go get for conduct this rerun of the elections. They get updates from PPRC. In case you get any question for ask or comments for me, continue for drop them in the comment section. Now the different platforms I watch with this morning or send them to +23274 200 545. We got Lucien Momoh on the line now. Good morning, Mr. Momoh, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, and pleasure. Thank you for getting me.
We don't get Lahai Leema earlier in the show. We don't explain say from them party based on the recommendations and we on been making the reports we on been issued last week regarding the petition cases we on been get for the lower level elections. As at this morning where we talked to Leema in convince say that the SLPP go get for do the conduct of the rerun elections and the PPRC na ona be make this recommendation based on waiting on being hearing from the one that we being petition the elections here. This letter we see then sent to PPRC. Firstly, just confirm to the public first if ona don't receive them, ona aware but the content of this letter.
Yes, of course. Day before yesterday, towards the end of the day, we received the letter from the National Secretary General and National Chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party. And yesterday, we self-dom respond to the letter we then sent to me.
So what's the response of the PPRC regarding this specific position force where the party say na then go get independent body for conduct the rerun of the lower level election?
Yeah, let's just clarify something in the first place. Not to PPRC, they recommend PPRC for conduct the rerun elections for the Sierra Leone People's Party. During the time when they do the hearings of the petitions, them and where we bring the regional elections complaints committee, them come into place. Now the leadership of the party, now them they say the right wing officially say, well, since REC don't recommend an independent body conduct the rerun, so PPRC do una conduct this rerun for we will get the correspondence with them send. So when we don't release the report on Friday, 2 days ago in the evening around 4, we received this letter and we respond to the letter that one. because the young letter state that we not for supervise or conduct. We know as a commission our position is we are not going to conduct. Now then we say for let we conduct. If they say then they get another body for conduct, we are fine with it. But we they continue with the constitutional and statutory mandate for ensure that we supervise and monitor the conduct of the rerun elections today.
So regarding the conduct of the elections, if the party don't say that then they do them back. Waiting PPRC gets in mind regarding waiting be happen, we make them be even petition in the first place. Waiting on don't ensure say the party go put in place as structures for let it not go repeat itself.
If you look, we respond to the letter. We always the reference sections 34, I think 2 of the 1991 Constitution, Act number 6 of 1991, where they advise political party them for conform within the democratic principles, which means that whenever they do elections or whenever they conduct themselves as a political party, therefore ensure that they conduct themselves within the purview of the constitution and the rules and regulations and all the law will govern whatever they do. So in response, we tell them, say, since una say una they get another independent body for conduct these elections, una conduct them within the law.
So when PPRC be put a hold on them lower level elections and the Lucien way been happened previously all about the country. So this time around where the SLPP now they try for do the rerun for themselves as a political party. So what are some of the measures they will not put in place for communicate to the party say short issues not go happen again inside this rerun way that they can do?
Well, not so we put on hold the elections then. Now the party through correspondence and with them send say because of complaints and with it to the regional elections complaints committee, it will be prudent or it not will make sense on a level where at that level there are issues where they not be done deal with it and they not be done take a decision. So they say you not go do constituency elections where issue they with the section or the zonal elections. So now the party by the recommendations of the REC, when at the regional elections complaints committee, say una not for continue for go before when the end Usana don't start get issue. So now they put hold on that. What we always they emphasize as a commission that whenever they conduct them elections, then they make sure say fairness they and then they make sure say they go according to within the rules and regulations say, and then they go according to the resolutions them where the National Executive Council make, whether the second highest decision making body begin for sake of their processes there. So
for the purpose of fairness where you just make mention of, before you left with Lucien, how una don't work with the SLPP for ensure say fairness they way them go down all them procedures them for go back to the polls for do the rerun of the lower level elections and the
today around 12 o'clock we don't invite the national office of the Sierra Leone People's Party to a meeting. One, now for talk to them on which one they talk so. For tell them say, we as a commission, we mandate now for ensure that we monitor the conduct and affairs of political parties so that they will go according to the rules, regulations, and constitution. Two, now for go talk to them on the issue of violence where they happen within the political party across the region. Mind you, why make we go talk to them about violence? You know, go recall say before the 2023 elections, who will be won and find the APC and who will be won the SLPP. We will all meet with the APC and SLPP. Then we talk to we get a bilateral arrangement. Say whenever these issues they be, before we use the law, we for engage them for. If such happens again, we are not going to call you. We are going to use the law.
All right. Many thanks for that update, Lucien.
You're welcome.
All right, well, that's now Lucien Momoh. They give you updates regarding the lower level elections where the SLPP go get for do a rerun very soon. Well, we will continue for monitor and when they pull the timetable now as to how they go for conduct the rerun of the lower level elections and we definitely go bring the update to you. That's be Lucien Momoh, when the director of training and external relations na the PPRC. Remember say still watch the breakfast show na Liberty Online Television and we tell you say today we get different issues where we look at, and I believe the next issue we can look at now an exciting one for so many people where they're online right now they watch. I guess Alassane?
Sure. Say we in our sports lobby fans and we all expect to see all the very best. Whenever side when they play football, more especially inside the African Cup of Nations qualifier, the World Cup qualifier. Of course, today, Blue Saga for play Guinea-Bissau inside the World Cup 2026 qualifier. You see the excitement they come up from the public, the anxiety today. Everybody wants to know the outcome. More especially, we see different players and so far inside the squad where Mohamed Kalon been announced to the public. So that kind of cooperation, then plenty people expect to see what will happen inside this particular match we for play Guinea-Bissau today.
Well, this match will go for happen between Salon and Guinea-Bissau today. We get a colleague journalist where we just want for can get a quick updates where they now in Liberia outside the match will get for play, and we want for start today for get updates on then we go represent the green, whites and blue, and we were the back home now with the roots for them. Let we know what's in the happen first before we can look at a holistic report where we say Fion dynamic sports reporter and presenter also when Mohamed Kamara can give you a detailed update on that. But let me just go quickly in Liberia. Also we get Hilton John, a sports journalist, where they with the team now in Liberia. Good morning, Hilton, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Madam, good morning to your viewers out there.
All right, so we just don't tell the viewers them about this match where Salonga forget today with Guinea-Bissau. Just tell we firstly how prepared the team be, because you did it with them, and I guess you don't monitor in terms of trainings and then preparedness. How prepared are they right now as we talk ahead of the match today?
Well, I think the preparation is good. You may recall that the Football Association, in collaboration with the National Sport Authority of the Ministry, they appoint our former captain and most decorated Sierra Leone player, Mohamed Kalon, serving as the head coach of the Sierra Leone national team. The past weeks, coming out a month, Mohamed Kalon assembled a pool of players them where they participate in the ongoing Sierra Leone Premier League 2024-2025. A downsizing team and gets a final squad of 18 players, home-based players for the first time in history. It take a precedent that no coaches in the history of Sierra Leone football without Leone don't give an opportunity to this huge number. Combined with 6 professionals, we get a number to 24 players. We currently in Liberia in the ongoing World Cup qualifiers of the 2026. Maybe we call that the then coach Amidou Karim start the campaign. Unfortunately, alongside the way it got sacked by the National Sport Authority, supported by the Football Association, and now we get Mohamed Kalon. The team came the previous 4 days, coming out of 5 days, they get effective training. Yesterday morning, they get the final training. Unfortunately, there was no training at the afternoon hours because Liberia national team also be engaged in the ongoing World Cup qualifiers against Tunisia. Unfortunately, they be lost, but the team be go at the SKD Stadium. They go watch the game and then get back to the hotel. And finally, at night, we see personalities from the Football Association, the Ministry of Sports, the National Sport Authority. They're in attendance. They get a meeting with the players, then tell them about the importance of these fixture playing against Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau, Salon lost to Guinea-Bissau in the Nations Cup qualifiers. We feel Sierra Leone for pick the ticket to the final 2-1, and this will be the second time from last year to this year we both countries at the meeting a competitive competition. For the atmosphere at the hotel of the team, it is good. The team is well organized, well disciplined. The players they well, you go see they're not today under pressure, but they're under pressure in terms of getting a win. This could be the first official match of the newly appointed coach Mohamed Kalon in a competitive competition. Since World Cup started in 1930, Sierra Leone have never qualified for the World Cup finals. So this will be a great opportunity for see whether Sierra Leone will qualify for the playoffs. As it stands, Sierra Leone in 4th position in the ongoing qualifiers with only 5 points. So win against Guinea-Bissau today can at least bring the team back to life for see whether the team will qualify as the second spot winner and then stand a chance for go to the playoffs.
Hilton, just like you mentioned inside your opening, you talk about the numbers of home-based players that Mohamed Kalon called to the squad. This is unprecedented. At the very first time this we see over 18 home-based players every day within the squad of the national team. And waiting will be the expectation since that the very first time this, will they get the amount of home-based players in the, because when you look at the professional, we just get 6 of the professionals every day within the squad. So what within the public they expect on the new players that we don't join the national team?
Maybe this is another opportunity given by a local coach. You maybe recall that it all started from John Kista era. Kista created the opportunity for these young home-based players. They started well with Kista. Few of them get gradation. We see the likes of Jumaba sign a professional contract. The Diaby, some players are still struggling for signing a professional contract. I'm one of the journalists. I'm a big critic of home-based players, because if you watch into the past domestic competitions, the home-based competitions, then where these home-based players have got the opportunity. Only last year, we saw a well-organized, a formidable, a decent, a well-focused under-20 team that was put together by one of the best coaches in the country, Mohamed Lamin of Eastern Lions, fondly called ML. Qualifies Leone for the first time in history. We get our junior team, under 20 team, we qualify for the Nations Cup finals. That competition will be staged in Ivory Coast and Morocco next month. So for me, I'm expecting much of these home-based players. They have got a lot of bites on the cake. They have played in 4 CHAN competitions without qualifying the country to finals. This is another opportunity created for them by Mohamed Kalon. You know, they can and Leone staff can take per diem, and then you fool your bag or you fool your and return back. This opportunity, if the players that will be selected for today's game, and also the one that will go come from the bench, and also the game coming on Tuesday against the Pharaohs of Egypt, they have to make use of these opportunity. A single game can change your life. You maybe call Rodney Strasser, one of the most intelligent African footballer, got in success in life. First time he went to a competition, via regional competition, when he was taken by Mohamed Kalon, and then he signed for AC Milan. Our home-based players need to improve. Our home-based players need to give their best. This is Leone Stars. You can use Leone Stars as a platform for selling yourself. If these players that we don't get the opportunity now, they are not the best players in the country, all of them. Some are the best players in different wings. Mohamed Kalon decided for the opportunity. Not all these 18 players we Mohamed Kalon choose deserve for the Leone Star, but it is the prerogative right of the coach for select the players they want. I'm expecting a good performance from these players who don't get the opportunity now, because if they fail to make use of this opportunity, I don't think there will be any use in the remaining matches for include home-based players, because the question is, why are you including them? One of the reasons why I make the head coach start for the group some professional players now, because then they don't get the opportunity without delivering the results. This is a huge tax for them. Mohamed Kalon is ambitious. He wants to win. He wants to prove his mettle to the critics that he deserves the job. He's an intelligent individual. He got a lot of experience as far as football is concerned, as a former captain, serving as the coach for club FC Kalon. Don't spend 1 or 2 years in the league, you get exposure. So this is what we want to see. We want our backroom staff or select the better squad for today's game. We want those players that will be getting the opportunity for prove their mettle. You are representing your country as a footballer, as an ambassador. It is the biggest pride for an individual. So much is expected from the home-based players who have 80% advantage in the squad, the highest number, 18 of them in the squad. We hope that into this game and also the future games coming, they will deliver for the country, not too good than they do. We don't need for big day. They are not doing favor to the country. They are paid for their job. Yesterday, they have collected their allowances. If they win, there's a winning bonus where they come from the government. The government will be buying their ticket, flying from Liberia to Egypt to represent the country. They stay in a standard hotel. Everything is good for them. So if all these opportunities are available, what Sierra Leoneans are expecting from you professional footballers? They are professional footballers, the home-based players. Now for them, for come and deliver for the country. All we want to see, some of us.
Yes.
You sound very optimistic. A win or a draw? Which one you feel say go be your prediction for this match today?
For me, I want to see our team win because if we get a draw, I don't think there will be much hope of the team qualifying for the playoff because now we fight for the second spot. It's very difficult on the table. Egypt leading the log with 11 points. We are lying down with 5 points. So a win today automatically will take us second position in the group. So for me, I'm optimistic of seeing a win for the team, and it's a matter of must for us for secure win against Guinea-Bissau. Despite we lost to Guinea-Bissau in the Nations Cup qualifiers by 2-1, but optimistic so for win to this game.
And we wish the team all the best. Of course, Liberty Online TV go get for bring live updates where the game go start at 40 day. Now Liberia outside Salon go play Guinea-Bissau. Well, we continue for talk about this particular game match today, but let me just quickly watch a report where we on Dynamic Sports presenter put together Mohamed Kamara. When we come back, we go engage him and we see what go be in film prediction ahead of the match today. We go for be at 4.
As the FIFA World Cup 2026 African Qualifiers campaign still a carry on, outside 53 countries them na Africa, they compete for them among the 10 countries them from Africa where they qualify for the FIFA 2026 World Cup we go play na Canada, Mexico and America. Sierra Leone national team Leone Stars set for play 2 return leg them against Guinea-Bissau and Egypt. As Salon na Group E with 5 points below Egypt, when are the group leaders, and Guinea-Bissau with a second at the group. But waiting people think, but the squad, where the coach Mohamed Kalon pick for represent the country. I be talk to Michael Kanu, when a football expert, for tell we waiting he think, but the team selection.
We go for classify them as professional. Understand? So, for you displace them. Because we think that the top grade A leagues them. How many Sierra that will get there? How many Sierra that will get there? Now, the only person we as you see be left out, and that I know the reason why make Coach Kalon left out, and like Augustus Cabo. But most of them foreign base players already so called. How many of them they play week in, week out? How many of them consistent at the clubs them within the? I believe say the 7 or 8 foreign base players them. We Coach Kalon call then we consistent like Jumaba. We'll see Jumaba na from the league he come out directly last season he gonna Spain now in France. So I will tell you the products and how the league done they produce. Mustafa Bundu we see what he been apply more currently. Alassane despite na Kata in the play but we see outputs. The only player we are not too sabi we na that list the nine other Alpha Toure. I'm not too more about her. We include. But the Kamara, despite right now another team na the MLS, but we all know how in the outstanding last year na the MLS. Abu Dhabi, we all know now he just get a new club at the top flight league na Finland. And we just see in previous performances. And so the one that we call for me, the best for now. Not to possibly before say you did a bench all the time that with the national team.
Michael Kanu be same way to talk about the home base players them where dominates the national team squad for the World Cup African qualification campaign.
One take of about 15 home base players them where Coach Mohamed Kalon select na finalist. Then a kudos to the league, to the Leone Premier League, because which make Kalon as a coach decide for selecting players there so, and because of the league they play week in, week out, and you don't find out say most of the players them match fit, they can even take on any other players them with outside the country. So for me, I'm glad for the move where Coach Kalon take for include most of the home base players there so inside the national team. Yes, some reservation there, but I believe say the selection can be 70 to 85% okay with me.
Michael Kanu be also talk about Mohamed Kalon in decision for select in two brothers them, Kemokai Kalon and Musa Kalon, for serve na the technical team.
I should let in Real Madrid, now picking an assistant. You understand, eh? Whether you believe say get me back, eh? Now I will quit. So now whether it was, that's why instead I for pick in back home staff them. So to be sincere enough, for me, it gets one of the best coaches in Africa with him when I held up brother Musa Kalon. So what I will tell you say Musa Kalon not qualify. Musa Kalon then be the only Salon coach who first qualified Salon under 17 to Nations Cup and World Cup. He took the under 17 to up to the final of Nations Cup. Not only qualified person, he played for the Salon national team. Kemokai Kalon also captain the Salon national team. He not qualify only because of my brother. No, and I'm saying because of my brother, he not qualify for work with me. Now once incompetent for work, if you fail at the all fail. But it was so outstanding for me pick person we will undermine me work. No one for push go before they will undermine me work. No. So that's how there no issues Kalon. For pick in brothers or whosoever believe say for work with her.
Then people here end up calling government through the National Sports Authority for give support to the national team for ensure say they're able to secure place na the FIFA World Cup 2026 campaign. For Liberty Online TV, me and Mohamed Kamara, the reports.
All right, welcome back. You still watch the breakfast show. They come to you live on Liberty Television, now Facebook, YouTube, and our website. Well, from that report, the way we erudite sports reporter put together, we definitely will continue with the progress. We look at issues surrounding the Sierra Leone national team, where they play Guinea-Bissau inside the World Cup 2026 qualifier. There's a lot of expectations they come up from the public with regards to this particular game for play today at 4 p.m. local time. Well, of course, that the studio we did with sport reporter Wayne Mohamed Kamara. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you very much, Alasan, and good morning to viewers with the watch currently.
So, quick one, you go like for take me to, as a sports reporter, I don't follow the national team for quite a very long time. The preparation, we see Mohamed Kalon as a new head coach, we see a lot of home-based players as well within to the squad. So, for the sake of viewers, what do we expect from the national team?
Well, I think as a Sierra Leonean, definitely we all go expect greatness, and we always praise that the team able for secure sports, now the World Cup 2026. But a lot of questions then don't come from the public after we the final squad, list become on ado. That's why Mohamed Kalon prioritized the local-based players them other than the foreign-based players them. But even though you get other sets of people where they look at and say, Mohamed Kalon adhere to the long-time call we Sierra Leoneans them don't make. That's why we know they prioritize the local-based players then. Why always do they come with foreign-based players then? And when you look at most of the foreign-based players then, before this term, will be done the call for joining the national team. You find out say just that they play professional football. But when you look at them, various clubs they play, not to that kind of standard league. Because when they talk about league then at the world way more standard, now the English Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, the CIA, and the likes. But if you talk about leagues like the Finland, most of the players, the majority of them are Finland and Sweden. Most of them they play. You understand? We know they see them much in the top flight leagues in the world. So I think say now we get league way up and running in the Leone Premier League. For the very first time in the history of football in this country, we don't see for the past 2 years, we see the Leone Premier League up and running. Even though the previous one, you still get issues then we surround that league, where the winners of that league and the owners up to this time maybe forgets the star prize. But still we get a league where they carry on. And up to now, the league they carry on presently in the country. So to me, I think say it's good for all prioritize player they would see now. We see the performance and everything, other than we they bring in other foreign-based players. Them we know to get better playing time. Even though the experience counts, because we see Kalon call few foreign-based players. Them we get that kind of experience. Even though we see other players in the way they join the squad, we Kalon left. We according to yeah.
The numbers of home-based, foreign-based players that we left out of the squad. But the good news to the public, get for do with Juma Ba. We don't see Juma Ba in professional football be done the sparked some surprise, moving from, from the Spanish league to the French league where they're on loan. We all know say he's a Man City player now.
Course,
So being added to the squad, we don't see the captain, when Steve Coker. And Jumaba is part of the squad. So what thing we get for expect that defense area there? Because since we have a lot of players where they left out of the squad, we're not professional players, and we have just few where they add to the squad.
Well, this is one question where lots of people only ask about the defensive side. You know, they find out, see, apart from Jumaba, all the other defender they will get are local based player them. And all them defensive player then they then come out from FC Cologne. You know, this is not concern with people beyond the years, which of course we get more injuries, we don't win the league back to back, and then get competent defender them, we Cologne not be able for bringing, for able to see that we get a better defense. But again, you talk about the captain, somebody beyond the captain as Steve Coker, in we past matches them, we don't see it on the step up. But again, if you look at Steve Coker in performance now with previous matches then, you find out say we get so many blunders them we they make, and not to that kind of active player again, a veteran, you understand? So to me, I don't think say Steve Coker we need that much, even though one will say, what about Kai Kamara? Because in terms of age, Kai Kamara big for Steve Coker, you understand? But again, you go look at and see they play at two different wings. Kai Kamara na a striker, while Steve Coker na a defensive player, you understand? So to me, I think say Jumaba in addition is very good. And you know, Jumaba na player we played at the previous league now, the Rock Premier League. You know, it should say as the league don't get that kind of standard and momentum. For a player we play now, so just get an opportunity for going to the diaspora, I go play well and spark surprises. And now we see Manchester City, then going for them. Even though currently they're on loan, but a Manchester City player already. So I think it's a good one, and we expect something great out of the match we play.
All right. Well, all roads leads to the SKD Stadium.
Yeah.
Now like beer. Now we own venue that now where they play.
You know, for this. We own stadium now. Up till now, we're not able for let them get them fixed and let them play them match in there. But as we wrap up, because the rest of the analysis will be kept for 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Also, I will forget a new live broadcast also. For let the public go see what's going to happen today. But what's a prediction, Mohamed?
Well, I will predict this match for let's say Leone gets a win. As a Sierra Leonean, my prediction will be in favor of Sierra Leone. But again, it depends on how best the coach selecting team. Because Guinea-Bissau not any kind small side, a very tough opponent to get. And if you at all we for pick up a 3 points from them, definitely we need for step up more. But for me, I think a win will be better for Sierra Leone. But a draw, definitely, again, will be difficult to beat for determine with it if we go for qualify. Mind you, Egypt, they're more tougher than Guinea-Bissau, looking at the exposure and then players then we then get the experience and all. So I believe, say, if we want to make them to Guinea-Bissau match for prioritize them and for fight them all hard for them to get a point from this particular game. For me, I predict a win a 1. 1 goal in favor of Salon.
The prediction?
I want for sit on the fence because yesterday we got a privileged conversation with Mohamed. I tell her, I say, I dream for this game. I dream for the game, but I just want to just keep that and observe how my dream go come. Whether it has to come through or they can't through. So I just want to sit on the fence.
Based on your records on games, which side is Salonde?
They are positive.
So Salonde are the good side?
Skeptical.
Very.
It's very skeptical.
All right, well, we wish you, darling Leone Stars, all the best in Liberia today as they go play Guinea-Bissau. And of course, Liberty Online Television go for bring you a live update at 4 today. Follow we know waiting exactly go for be the outcome of this match. And we wish them all the best as we they are the roots for the boys them for ensure say they continue for lift the green, white and blue up. Well, now this edition of the breakfast show go left for now. Plenty thank you to una all way watch, share, like and send message them. We unfortunately will not able to go through now because of time. We want to say many thanks to una all and to the production team. Now Princess Pias produced the program. Musa Saukuruma give you technical support and with camera operator Nabin Dennis Camara. We want to say many thanks to una all until we meet again. Maybe get a good day and goodbye.
And me and Al-Hassan Koma, get yourself a pleasant day, and we wish the Sierra Leone national team all the very best inside Liberia.
develop city, then clean. All clean city, develop.
This is Yvonne Akisoya, Mayor of Freetown. And today, I want to talk to Freetonians about sanitation. We objective, transform Freetown, transforming lives. We not go able to achieve them if we all not join hand. Freetown City Council get role, but every Freetonian also get responsibility. Let we start first with the fact say FCC with the sweep 110 major streets every single morning from Monday to Saturday. But when we don't sweep the streets, if Freetonians then come and they continue for heap dirty in the street, in order to make the place look fine. Now make we get them litter bins them. The yellow bins we wanna go see around. So when you waka, you drink from your water bottle, your water plastic, you eat your packets on tin. Not even a ground where you done. Make sure say you put on one of them bins then they. That litter bin they, in order for you host dirty. You know mean say if you pack you host dirty, you can pin her next to the bins them. Not to the idea that. Not give you host dirty. To them one way the Allah say clean salon. No say that dirty way they collect now you host. In order for Karango, now the one of the two official sites. In order Karango Kisi Bome, in order Karango King Tom Bome. It turns so it left on the ground. And now we council get a problem, but you self get a problem. Because now front somebody else in Domot, your own dirty don't end up. So wait you for do with you host dirty. We get the one then a council when we don't certify. Say then approved waste providers. Then they on tricycles, some of them they a vehicle. You will get host, you will get business, you in a hospital, institution, everybody for make sure say their waste collected by an approved FCC waste collector. We get the tricycle groups, we get the companies. So you go see them around. We engage with them on a regular basis. And wait till we go do now as we come into this new year. Now for make sure say FCC stand behind them for FU for no side and day and for let them go to you so that we no go get a gap. When you eat dirty in a gutter, it end up na Lumley Beach, Toke Beach. All the tourism ambition where we get for the city, we lost that potential there. FCC, they spend boku money on dirty business. The fuel, the labor, the vehicle maintenance, the spare parts, the night operations, the illegal dump site clearing where we get for the do every now and then. All that boku money. I'm not going to say we're not going to spend anything, but we're going to reduce some. If Freetonians then do the right thing. Because we're not going to get for go clear illegal dump sites. We're not going to get for sweep as many streets and spend as long. So if we reduce that money we spend now on dirty business, we go able to put some on development. We all want for improving municipal schools. We want to improve the markets them. We want for let we see new developments at the city. That money where we use for dirty business, you and while we all make up with mind, pay.
Watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.